Assalamualaikum. My name is Takib bin Muhammad Mazki. My metric number 189742. Okay. This is activity 2, question 1. So I put the answer question 1. So the question that equation for the question I just give you point. So the equation is x plus y plus z equal 200 and so on. So before we answer the question, we must know what the formula when we use the answer. Okay, first we must know the form of metric, because this answer is used the form for metric. So next formula, this is 3 formula. R I J K. Yes, this is okay. First step, we use the formula. We must change the equation to the form of a metric. So first we must use the question 1. Okay. 1, this 2, this 3. So first row, 1 question. So x is column 1, y is column 2, z is column 3, and so on. So the equation 2 I give this answer for simple for we understand. So this equation 2 you must divide to 100. So this is simple for me to understand in metric form. So next step, we use the formula, this formula. So we use the formula to get the answer row 2, because we must change the value of okay, next step, we must change the value of row 2 into the 0. So we must use the formula 20.
20. Row 1.
Okay.
R1.
This is okay. Next formula is we use this formula 20 times 1, because we use the R1 row 1. Okay, and minus row 2. This row 2. So this row 2, this row 1. So we must use the formula, then we can get the value of 0. Okay. Next, we must use the same formula. So because this formula we can change any value to 0. So we use the formula, change the 0, 0, same. Okay. Okay, next formula is use same. We must change it to 0, and after we finish the change to the 0, we must step this. Step. Okay. Next formula, we use the to change the 5, negative 5. So we divide the 1 divide 5. R2, so we can change the 1. So next, same formula, to change the one. Okay, and after we get the answer of matrix, we can change to the form of equation. So this is equation I get for first row. We can get one equation, 2 and 3. So last step, we must know what the value of unknown. So first we must know what the value of z, because this is easy for us to understand, to calculate. Okay. First we get the answer. Z is 15, and next step we get the value of y. So we just convert the nilai value of z to 15. So this question, so I convert, and the answer y is 15. So same this formula I use to find the value of x. So I convert y and z. So this answer is of value of x is 100. So thank you.
Okay, today I will present about, I will teach all of you about matrices, activity 2, number 2. So my name is Amira Hanani binti Sazali, and my matric number is 187471. Okay, firstly we need to identify the equation first. From the question, we can identify the first question, the first equation, and the second equation, which is 10x plus 20y plus 60z is equal to 440. This is the first equation. Second equation is 10x plus 8y plus 28z is equal to 248. So from the question, we can identify the third equation. So in order to we need to build a new equation, so that it will be our third equation. So we just use minus second equation. So we get the third equation, which is 12y, the 10x, we just minus it, and it will be 0. 20 minus 8 will be 12y. 60 minus 28, it will be 32z, and 440 minus 248, it will be 192. So if we want to solve this equation, there is a 3 unknown here. So if we want to solve the equation, we need to use Gaussian. We use Gauss-Jordan elimination method to solve this equation. Firstly, we need to make this row become 1. So if we use this rule, we can get the answer. Firstly, 10. This is the first row. We need to firstly, in order to make the 10 become 1, is we need to the first row we need to divide by 10. So divide it, 10 divided by 10, 20 divided by 10, 60, and so on. We got in the first row we get 1. Okay, so for the second method, for the second row, we need to simplify it to become 0 so that we can get the y. So on this formula, row 2 minus 10 row 1 it will become will make 0, which is 10 minus 10 times to 1 it will become 0, like this. So proceed with this row, we can get 0. So for the third method, we got here 0, so we don't have to minus or multiply or whatsoever. So we just need to proceed with this one. We need to turn the negative 12 to become 1. So this negative 12 divide by negative 12, it will become 1. Same goes to this. Negative 32 divided by negative 12, you will get 8 over 3. Negative 192 divided by negative 12, we will get 16. So we just finish until here. Then the only problem is we had this 12. We need to make it like we need to make it 0. So we use this formula. Row 3 minus 12R2, we will get 0. Since this is the row, the third row is 0, 0, 0, 0, so it will be many solutions. If there are many conditions of matrices, one of them is many solution. Many solution, it means that there are many there are many ways to get the value of z. So we write the equation x plus 2y plus 6z is equal to 44, and follow the from the up here and become this. But since that our z is 0, so we need to assume that z is equal to t. Actually, not only just t, but other alphabet we can use that. We need to assume that that z become t. Then we get this final answer. Okay, that's from me. Thank you.
This is activity 2. The question is four question. Then before we solve the problem, we have to identify the questions first. We have to find 3 equations because there is 3 unknowns x, y, and z. So these all equations have begin by the equation. The first one equation is x plus y plus x is 200,000, and then there's equation 2 is 0.1 x plus 0.07y plus 0.0x is 16,000. Then the third one is 3x minus 1 minus y minus z is equal to 0. After we find the 3 equations, then we can use the method, the Gaussian elimination to solve the problem. So we can convert the equation to metric. So the point we have to find is this must change. This 3 must change to 0, and then the middle one need to change to the 1. So you do, and then you can find the answer finally. then you can get the Z equal to 550,000. Then you can get the Y equal to 100,000, and then the X you can get the 50,000. That's all. Thank you.
Hi. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nafisna binti Muhammad Zabidi. I came from Group 4. My matric number is 189416. Okay, today I would like to
Okay.
Today I would like to present to you all about activity 2, questions number 3. Okay, as you all know from the questions, which is XYZ is a 3 components beans cost of the manufacturer. So I convert the questions into the mathematic form, which is x plus y plus z is equal to 40,000. 1.2x plus 1.6y plus 1.4z is equal to 576,000. And this is questions number 3, which is the question say component 2 should be the twice that component 1. So I decide component 2 is y and component 1 is x. So we twice it, so we can get these equations. This is questions number 1. This is equation number 2. And this is equation number 3. Okay. From the equations, we can use to identify the unknown XYZ. We can use to identify XYZ. We can use Jordan elimination. Okay, so we convert the unknown into the metric forms. So as stated here, okay, as you all know, my friends said before about the rule about this concept. So we need to change this row to 0. Sorry. Okay. So we need R2. We need to do equations. R2 row 2 equal to row 2 minus 1.2 divide by multiply by row 1. So we can get it 0 here. Okay. Next, we want to take this into the 0. So we need to subtract this minus. So we can use this row and this row. This row since this 0, so we cannot interrupt. Okay, so when we subtract it, we use this formula R3 equal to 2 R1 minus R3, row 3. Okay, this is row 4. This is step number 4, which is we want to make row 2. Okay, the step 4. We want to change this row and columns into the ones. So we need to multiply 0.4 to 1 over 0.4. So we get 1. Okay. For the next final step, we need to change 3 into the 0, and the problem now is how we want to know what the row can we use to subtract it. We can use a simplest row, which is row 2. Row 2 we can multiply it by 3, and we can use these equations. Row 3 equal to 3 multiplied by row 2 equal to R3 equal to minus row 3 equal to row 3. Okay. Okay, now so we get the answer 0, and this is 1, still constants. And the final answer we can since we get this, we get 0.5 for Z, so we can conclude into the form, into the usually form, and we can use x plus y plus z into equal to 40,000, y plus 0.55z equal to 24,000, and negative 0.5z equal to negative 8,000. Okay, since we know z, so we need to divide it to know z. Z is 16,000. So since we know z, so we need to substitute z into the equations number 2. Okay, so we can get y and z we substitute into the equations number 1. So we know x. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.